Tēnā mana, e nā reo, rangatira mā. Tēnā koutou katoa. Well, good morning everyone and welcome to the opening of our new library. Particular welcome to Barbara Kurraja, MP for Taranaki King Country. Got it right today, Barbara. Didn't call it Waipa, but I have to slip it in somewhere. So thank you very much for coming. A neighbouring mayor, Max Baxter from Otorohanga. Thanks, Max, for coming. Fantastic to have you here. To all of our councillors and staff, and in particular welcome, I see Laurie, Hovid and Jan have come all the way up from Havelock North today, our ex-councillor. So thank you very much for coming, and to all of our staff, and a special welcome to Enrich Plus, who've taken a real interest in the building of this library and have been down here just about every day taking photographs of the progress. So a very warm welcome to you as well. So look, they say good things take time, and this project certainly has. I recall that shortly after local government reorganisation in 1989, the construction of a new library was being contemplated as part of a much larger project, including a new town hall, museum, swimming pool and event centre. That is only 27 years ago. The pressure is now on, as I do not have another 27 years to complete that task. And probably only 3 if the next stage generates the same level of community debate as this has. But thank you for joining us on this really special occasion, which is even more important because of its location on this preeminent historical site for Te Awamutu. When you shortly have the opportunity to enter the library and look to the north through the large picture windows of this magnificent new building, you will be looking over part of the Otawhao Mission Station and Farm, which is regarded by European settlers as the birthplace of Te Awamutu. However, for many generations before this time, mana whenua occupied and prospered in this space. And I can imagine looking out of those windows and seeing many waka pulled up on the banks of the Mangahoe stream, a testament to the name Te Awamutu, the end of the navigable river. As a community, we now have an opportunity to restore this area to the prominence it so richly deserves, and to showcase our shared history. Since the early 1990s, Council has been acquiring sites within this area to enable community uses such as this to occur. Who, for example, in the audience can remember all of the commercial and industrial users in this area, the stock sale yards just across the road, and even the Te Awamutu camping ground, which occupied most of the historic Selwyn Park. It is fitting that the new Te Awamutu Library is a cornerstone project of this redevelopment aimed at encouraging community use of this whole area. Libraries assist in building communities face to face, inspire and educate patrons about art, literature and music. Libraries also give people the opportunity to find jobs, do research, explore new ideas and get lost in stories, while at the same time providing a gathering place for people. In an increasingly digital world, people have talked of libraries becoming extinct. Here in Waipa, our customers are not telling us that. They tell us that they love our libraries. In fact, our libraries continually hit the highest level of satisfaction ratings of our annual residents survey. Council listened to that and thought we could do better for our loyal patrons. It's been a few years in the percolation stage, but here we stand today about to open a stunning new building full of 64,000 books and some very excited librarians keen to share the new space with you. The role of libraries will continue to evolve and play an even greater part in community building. They are already more than just books and banks of computers. Libraries are places where individuals go to explore and interact and imagine. In the words of Robert Putman, people may go to the library looking mainly for information, but they find each other there. New mums connect at baby story times. Elderly people, often facing difficult life transitions, attend events and find that they make new friends. Teenagers meet up in libraries, teen spaces after school. And readers discuss current events and books in book clubs. In libraries, community building connections are happening all of the time. The future plans for this site are exciting. There is already the event centre, a playground and eyesight. Add to that this fantastic facility and all of the streetscaping outside, and you begin to see what is possible. Council also wants to discuss possible plans for a heritage destination centre, new cycleway and pathways through this area, and a significant extension to the playground and possibly even a bike skills park. In the surrounding streets, Mahoe, Market, Churchill, there are plans to redevelop businesses and residential areas to ensure the place is active at all times of the day, and you'll hear more about this in coming years. I look back 11 or so months ago to when the site was blessed by Kaumātua Charlie Maikuku, and the first digger broke the soil to enable construction to begin. At that moment, all of the frustrations and endless discussions finished, and we were able to hand the site over to the professionals to complete the important construction works. If you have ever sat in a meeting listening to 13 councillors trying to design a multi-million-dollar building project down to where the toilets should be, and not a builder or architect in the room, it's amazing that this building has eventuated and ended up as spectacular as it is. I think there's a saying that a camel is a horse designed by a committee, so that's what we were likely to end up with. Just looking around while I've been delivering this speech, I also note that Alan Livingston is here as well. So sorry I missed you at the beginning, Alan, but Alan was certainly played a major part in developing the library concept, and I'd just like to congratulate you publicly on becoming the chair of the Regional Council, so congratulations, Alan. It's also here that I'd like to pay credit to Penny Mills, architect from Opus, for her patience and skill in designing such a facility from all of those mixed messages coming from the council chamber. I suspect she probably ignored most of what was discussed and just relied on her own skills and expertise, and that's probably just as well. To Fletcher's project managers, Brent Fleming and Nigel Lambourne, and all the staff, a huge thank you for your effort you put in to deliver the project to such a high standard. And a particular thanks to site foreman Bevan Smith, who's gone that extra mile to ensure, when the paper stopped blowing, to ensure the building is perfect, and worked hard to find solutions for all of our queries. To Gary Dyatt and all of our staff, and particularly Lorraine Kendrick, thank you for all of your efforts and congratulations on a very successful project. For me personally and for Council, today is the realisation of a long-term vision for this library, and I'm incredibly grateful that I'm still Mayor and able to officiate at this opening. So without further ado, I'd like again to welcome you all here, encourage you to explore the new space and use the new facilities. Work with us also to make this a truly the beating heart of our community. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. I'd like now to, I think it would be appropriate if our visitors from Enrich would like to come up and help me cut the ribbon. All right, so look, it's with great pleasure we declare the Te Awamutu Library open, just about. Hang on, we'll get it, we'll do it together. One thing the staff didn't organise was sharp scissors. There we go. There we go.